Hey guys, welcome back. I fucked up. I paused it to stand and stood up, and apparently I'd unpaused it. Now we're dead.
Yeah, so hope we're not back too far. Were we talking about the last episode of horror movies?
Yeah, The Purge.
Here's my beef with horror, in general, is that I feel like a lot of horror movies are really lazy in the sense that they don't, like, if the source material isn't creepy enough to, like, unnerve you, then they'll just go to jump scares. And, like, I hate, like, one or two jump scares in a movie is fine. But, like, I hate a movie that's all that's scary about it. It's just, it gets quiet, the music goes away, and then something pops out, and even the popping out isn't scary, it's like the loud sound they give it.
Yeah, you're
like,
just like...
That's not scary. That's playing on a survival instinct that human beings have developed. Like, we jump at that because it's how we survive as a species. Like, that's not scary. You haven't thought of anything scary?
You know what horror movie is good, though?
What?
Sinister.
Is it?
Sinister 1 and 2. Oh, dude, I think it's one of my favorite horror movies right now.
Like, my favorite example to go to for, like, something that's creepy without, like, jump scares would be, I remember way back in sophomore year of high school, I used to watch Marble Hornets a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I kept up with that for a long time. But, like, dude, that whole thing was, like, they'd be sitting there in a car or whatever, and, like, you'd hear some distorted sound, and then, like, you'd see Slender Man appear in the background, and, like, there was no loud sound. He didn't, like, jump in front of you, but it scared the shit out of you. Like, that's scary. Like, they came up with an original concept and, like, executed it well, and, like, they didn't have to, go to loud sounds. We just burned to death again.
God damn it. Anyway.
Like, that to me is scary.
Remember Tribe 12?
Kinda.
Yeah.
You tried to get me into it, but I didn't like it as much.
It was more like...
There's no Marble Hornets.
Yeah. That's a sprinkler system going on.
I think the freakiest thing Marble Hornets ever had, for me anyway, was there was like this one entry where like the guy went into a house. It was like an abandoned house, and he's looking for whatever. I don't remember. There was some story to that. I mean, it was obviously fake, but there was some story to it.
You know what's stupid? We believed in Slender Man shit when we were like in 6th grade. Just like
you
fucking
might have. I
else.
didn't.
Oh shit!
I could tell. I tried to believe because like obviously it's cooler and like scarier if you believe it, but like in the back of your head, like I knew it was fake. I just tried really hard to like think, well, maybe it's possible. But like there was one where like the guy was in a house and like just looking around for whatever, and then like he comes out of a bathroom and looks down a hall, and there's just a guy sitting in a chair like in a mask staring at him, and like. I was watching it, even though I was watching it with two friends on either side of me. Like, you've got the comfort of two other people. We still all, like, jumped out of our fucking skin. And, like, the dude is just sitting there. And then, like, the guy who's holding the camera, and another thing, too, is this is first person. Like, the guy who's holding the camera is, like, he says, like, hello or whatever. And the dude just randomly, breaks out into a sprint at him, like, on all fucking fours.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah, I remember that.
We jumped and screamed. And, like,
Jesus.
again, no loud noise, no, like, jump scare. It was just, like, a sudden scary thing that happened. That, to me, is, like, actual cool, scary stuff.
God, I remember that. God, that was fucking horrifying.
And, like, yeah, and, like, to me, that's the reason, like, you watch scary stuff. Because, like, I don't know if a lot of people understand this, but, like, the reason that people enjoy scary things is because, like, the fear that it induces gives you a fight or flight response, which releases endorphins into your body, like to prepare you, because like your body's like it gets ready in those kind of situations where you either have to fight to defend yourself or run away, and like it gives you a surge of adrenaline, like to prepare for that situation. I'm not sure if the I might also, for the record, might be fucking up the science because I'm pulling this from memory from some article I read a long time ago, so I very well could be wrong, but it gives you some kind of release of endorphins to be put in that situation, or it's adrenaline, or both. I'm not sure. Either way, it like even though you're scared, like it feels good to be creeped out, basically. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Yeah, it's exactly how I felt about that.
Like,
I feel about that now.
Like Dark 5. I don't know if anybody has heard of the channel Dark 5 before. It's this YouTube channel where they list off like top 5 of like any different subject, like top 5
Most haunted
creepiest
places.
Yeah, most haunted places on Earth. Top 5 scariest roads to travel. Stuff like that. And it's just like, it's literally just pictures and like words on the screen. Like, and it's just facts. Like the guy's just reporting facts. Or some of them are a little like, the ones that are about like real life monsters, those ones are kind of iffy. But like, the stuff that like could be factual is, which is really cool. But like, it's just pictures and words and some music. But it's still incredibly unnerving and creepy.
Oh god, the fucking music from that channel is just freaks me the hell out.
And there's no...
I expect a jump scare.
Yeah, exactly. No jump scare. It's just creepy. Like, that's the kind of stuff I like.
That's like, I remember when you first introduced me to that channel, I stayed up the rest of the night watching it, couldn't go to sleep because it was like, the music legitimately scared me.
Yeah, dude, it was like that for me too when I first started watching that kind of stuff. Like, you keep watching it because you like the feeling of getting creeped out by it.
Yeah.
But you know you shouldn't, because then when you actually have to go to bed, then you're looking over your shoulder and you're fucking freaked out.
I found 2 Magnum bullets.
Sweet. Yeah, I also got a good feeling, like, I mean, besides being a little concerned for our well-being, when you and I got lost out on the road.
Oh yeah.
On the way here.
Listening to those creepy stories.
Yeah, listening to creepy stories on a podcast, that was pretty sweet.
That
was a good time.
Yeah, those stories were fantastic.
Especially because of the setting.
Yeah.
Like, watching YouTube videos in the safety of your own apartment is one thing, but like listening to scary stories about like abduction and stuff, like while you're on a lightless road in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
With, like, barely any cell phone signal. Like, that's creepy.
Oh shit.
Statue!
Oh!
Bomb!
Alright. That happened.
Didn't break the statue, though.
Surprisingly.
But we did.
I'm gonna go ahead and just inject myself.
Yeah, it's probably a good call.
Oh, yeah.
All things considered. Oh, that's the first time you didn't say into my veins. You fucked up.
Oh, God.
You ruined it.
Oh, no.
Every
Anyway.
time. Brain energy.
Brain energy.
What the hell? I mean, I guess this is taking a place inside of a brain.
Yeah. And we need a, oh, cool. Perfect. A mirror.
Oh, cool. Where's this mirror?
It's here because I hear the music. Oh, journal.
Nah, bro. Oh, it's journal sound. Ooh, I love these. Alright, I'll go back to his regular voice. Almost 6 months since the accident. Mira and I drift further apart. Oh, this is sad. I can't read it in this voice. This is really sad.
I'll read it.
Alright.
Almost 6 months since the accident, Mira and I drift further apart with every passing week. I have to stay strong, but it's so easy to drown my thoughts in whiskey. I figure as long as it doesn't affect my work, what I do on my own time is private. I'm going to scroll down some now. I finally got Mira to open up to me about the accident. Now I'm more worried than ever. I don't know what's worse. The fact that Mira is becoming paranoid and maybe losing her mind, or the fact that she is proposing that the fire wasn't an accident, could be real. I owe it to her to trust her instincts. But if they're correct, God help whoever did this.
That's upsetting.
Indeed.
Oh, there it goes. I guess it's not a mirror. I guess we can go into a poster. For Zombomb. That's really sad.
That is
Like, I mean, obviously I can't even fathom what it would be like to lose a child because, you know, the quote that I've heard about it that I think really put it into perspective, you're right, this place is getting shittier.
Yeah.
Is that like you can't understand what it's like to have a child until you have one because like there's a component, like there's a section to your heart that hasn't been made for it yet, and then once a child is there, like there's a new part of you that like wasn't there before. That's what I've heard about it anyway. So obviously I can't understand what it would be like to lose your child, but like, and then afterwards to worry about like losing your wife too, and like not to some circumstance, but just falling apart. Like that sucks, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't blame you for becoming an alcoholic.
Like, I have a story to tell about that. Like, this person that I know had, I'm not going to mention his name, but he had like
wait. If this is a long story.
No, it's not long. It's pretty short.
I was going to say, because
But-
it's time to end the episode.
Yeah, I'll finish the story and then we'll end it.
All right.
So, this guy I know, he had like a serious drug problem and stuff, but
I'm sitting right next to you, man. Don't out me like that.
Anyway, so he was a fucking idiot for doing that, and then he knocked up a girl, and he still had the drug problem while she was pregnant. But when the baby was born, he got his shit together, and he's working a really, really good paying job right now. And he pretty much got his life together there after he had a kid.
That was an amazing story. It made me laugh. It made me cry. I didn't know how it was going to turn out there at the end. But you know what? I'm glad it all worked out. What an emotional roller coaster that was.
I cry every time.
No, I'm sorry. That is really cool.
Yeah, I'm proud of him.
I'm proud to be moving on to the next episode.
Same here. Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.